Students, here in this lecture we'll solve more questions related to the total assets to debt ratio to make it clear to you guys. So let's just start with the question here. So here the first question is the total debt which is equals to 30 lakh, shareholders fund is 12 lakh, reserve and surplus 8 lakh, current asset is 15 lakh and the working capital is 9 lakh. And we have to calculate the total assets to debt ratio related to this data which is given to us. So the total asset to debt ratio is total assets to debt ratio is equals to total assets divided by debts or long-term debts. Now here we have to calculate the long-term debts. For long-term debts, we have total debts and we have to subtract the current liabilities from total debts to calculate the long-term debts. But here in this have the value of current liabilities, so we have to calculate the value of current liabilities here first. So calculating the value of current liabilities, we want current assets and working capital. So calculating the value of current liabilities, we have to deduct the current assets minus working capital. So the value of the current asset is 15 lakh and the working capital is 9 lakh. So the value of the current liabilities is 6 lakh. So we got the value of current liabilities. So the total debts is 30 lakh and the current liabilities are 6 lakh. So our long-term debts are 24 lakh. Now we have to calculate the value of total assets. For total assets, we want the current assets and non-current assets, but we have only current assets in this question. So we'll use the another formula, that is total debts plus shareholders fund. So this is the other formula to calculate the total assets of the firm. So our total debts are 30 lakh and our shareholders fund is 12 lakh, which is equal to 42 lakh rupees. And here we have to calculate the value of the total assets to debt ratio, which is total assets divided by long term debts. So total assets हमारी कितनी है 42 lakh and our total long term debts are 24 lakh. So our ratio is 1.75:1. And here we ignore the reserve and surplus in this question because it is already included in the shareholders fund. Shareholders fund के अंदर हम क्या करते हैं, share capital plus reserve and surplus. So it means it is already included in this shareholders fund. That's why we neglect this value in this question. That's it. And we'll solve one more question related to this method. And here we have the value of capital employed, that is 40 lakh, and shareholders fund 24 lakh, current liability is 4 lakh 80,000. So we have to calculate the value of total assets and long term debts. For calculating the value of total assets, you want shareholders fund and long term debts, which is not given to us. You have to calculate the value of long term debts here, and your current liabilities, which is given to us, that is 4,80,000. So here for calculating the total assets, you want shareholder fund plus long term debts plus current liabilities. We have the value of these two, but we had to calculate the value of long term debts first. And for calculating the long term debts, you want capital employed minus shareholders फंड. अब शेयर फंड आपका 24 लाख है एंड कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड इज 40 लाख. तो 40 लाख माइनस 24 lakh. So here the value of the long term debts is 16 lakh. So our long term debts are 16 lakh. तो total asset की value भी निकल आएगी. Our shareholders fund is 24 lakh and current liabilities 4,80,000 and our long term debts are 16 lakh. So the value of the total assets is equals to 44,80,000. So total assets to debt ratio is equals to total assets divided by long term debts. So our total assets is 44,80,000 and our long term debts are 16 lakh. So our total assets to debt ratio is 2.8:1, which is the higher ratio, higher than 2:1, which means it is good for the long term lenders. That's it. That is how we calculate the total assets to debt ratio. Try this question at home and clear this concept from your mind.